Brought to you by Penguin.
The Interpreter's Daughter, written and read by Teresa Lim. Author's Note. Pronunciations. Pronunciations of Chinese names use Singaporean anglicizations. Chinese surnames. A reminder that Chinese names traditionally start with a surname first, followed by the given names, usually two. Names and terms which were commonly used in the past have been left unchanged for authenticity. I have adopted the same approach when quoting from books written before some of their terminology became offensive to many. Singapore chili crab. Buy 2 mud crabs live and quarter. Pound to a paste a thumb piece of ginger, 2 fistfuls of shallot, 4 cloves of garlic, a pair of red chilies. Heat lard in a wok, add mixture, stir till the spicy smells erupt. Turn up the heat and fry the crabs quickly. Throw in a bowlful of water, a spoonful of sugar, a splash of soy sauce, fiery chili oil, and enough ketchup to make the colors come alive, as red and angry as the cooked crab, as fierce as longing or regret. Thicken with beaten egg. Serve. Introduction. One cold morning in 1992, on the very last day of February, I arrived to live in Britain for the first time with my husband, who is English, and our 3-year-old son. London was as grey and damp as everyone said it would be. We had left a country full of smiling people, where the air was warm and where our Malaysian housekeeper had knitted a farewell jumper for our son, in a colour as bright and optimistic as the sky above our heads, a pure cerulean. It was out of place in London, where navy ruled the playground, and where, if you were lucky, the early spring sky was dull white with cloud. We moved into a north-facing house in South London that had recently been burgled of most of its furniture, and where the boiler had stopped working. I was in my late 30s, no longer culturally nimble. Everything was surprising or seemed difficult. I thought that I spoke and understood English. My education in Singapore had been entirely in English, but it wasn't English in its rich diversity of regional accents and colloquialisms. I couldn't understand the Mancunian telephonist at British Gas or the plumbers who came to fix the boiler. It took a while to recognize "all right" as a greeting. The nursery school friend and his mother who came to lunch, we love Chinese food, found my fried rice with its lashings of treacly oyster sauce impossible to eat. When I dropped off our son at his classmate's birthday party, the children whispered audibly to each other, "That's Victor's mother. She's Chinese." This was our home now, and I wanted to belong. Determined at least to appear more Western culturally, I forced every protesting sinew in my body to do as it was bid the first time that I found myself in a swimming pool changing room with our son. Not looking at anyone, trying to appear as nonchalant as possible, I stripped off completely in front of the other mothers and children while I swapped a wet swimsuit for knickers and bra, t-shirt and jeans. I had heard that this was what European women did.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?